We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete.
Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
A first look now for Darrynton Evans. Evans, fast footwork. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
And 1.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Crawford. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
He was brought
this running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and out of bounds right around the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank.
The ball carrier.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Evans. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On second down, a run with Evans. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert. Go. Who's that?
On third down, Wilson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the ground, it's Evans. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Miles Jack with a sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Pull it together. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. 3 balls. Mike 40, Mike. Easy. Check this out.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Check 15.
On 1st down, Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40. Coming to you. Slam. No pass. Hey, check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Evans, the ball
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jaguars.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Kill.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
15-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. picked off by Dane Cruikshank, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson going for it all. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be out right at the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Screen pass to Lindsey. Lindsey, first down and more than that. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And a Jaguar.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5 now. Prescott. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Second and 10. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Philip Lindsey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 21-0.
Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man,
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? And there'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and
well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
By
Michael O.J. Mudia with the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Play action. Now Wilson.
22-yard.
He'll buy some time right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The 31-yard.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Airing this one out for Evans. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Gun. Check.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. For Kidder here, it's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Jaguars.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Pick it up. Watch safety screen. Watch check. Safety screen. Bring out. Bam.
They go play action with Wilson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So first and 10 now from the 30.
He's checking. We're going to 50 feet. Mike 29. That's a run. They're running it.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back now in Nashville, it's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 11 now.
Kill. 47.
from the shotgun. It's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Tackled by Christian Fulton.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. 16 yards, a first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
A gain of a yard.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, Lindsey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Titans' 22-yard line.
2nd down, Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he had a nifty little deke juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. On play action, Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Switch. I'll go special. Touch 50. Go. Hey, Mike 40. Defense wins championships, baby.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Wilson. This is the tight end, Fant. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Crawford. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a game.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Throwing here, Prescott. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run here with Evans. They're going to keep it on the ground. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott steps away to his left. He'll find Lindsey here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Josh Lambo to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Midfield now. Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Prescott now from the 50. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Final score,
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.